Hello, guys, and welcome to another edition of All NBA 24/7. This is episode 7 here. I'm your host, Rishi Kapoor, and on tonight's episode, we're going to be discussing Luol Deng going to the Minnesota Timberwolves, signing a 1-year, $2.4 million deal with the Timberwolves. But before I get into that, I just want to show you guys my Vince Carter jersey. This is the classic throwback away Vince Carter Toronto Raptors jersey, the jersey that he wore on all the road games I used to play as a Raptor. I'm so happy it matches my purple, Toronto Raptors hat. So I got the match thing going on, and he is going to be coming to Toronto as an as an opposing player on the Atlanta Hawks. And, I might go to that game and might go see that game live. I'll put down all the videos that I record for that game right here on this channel so you guys can see. That might possibly be his last game in Toronto. So I can't wait for that. It's going to be happening sometime in January. So looking forward to that. But this is what I'm going to be wearing, this jersey along with this hat. So enough about that. We're going to be discussing now Luol Deng. Somebody, a player that we thought was all, he was done. His career's over last year. He got paid $18 million by the Lakers to play just one game. I can't believe that, and although, I disagree with, how much playing time he got. I felt like I feel like he's got game left. He's only 33 years old, and, before that stint with the Lakers, he was averaging 12, 13 points with the Miami Heat, and then also was averaging around that, with the Cleveland Cavaliers, which was his team right before the Lakers. So he was doing good. He showed that he could still play, and he still wants to go out there and prove that, hey, I'm not all about the money, because a lot of people are saying he's all about the money. He just, he stole money from the Lakers. But keep in mind, that contract that he got was not given by Magic Johnson. That was given by old management, Jim Buss and Mitch Kupchak. So that's, a part of the old contract. I could not believe the contracts they were handing out. They gave Timofey Mozgov $60 million and like Luol Deng, a $40 million through 2 years. So I did not agree with that. But he will be signing with the Minnesota Timberwolves. No surprise here. That's the only team that wanted him, because Tom Thibodeau is the executive and the coach, and Tom Thibodeau coached him back during his All-Star years back in Chicago between 2010 and 2015. And a lot of people are making jokes. A lot of people are making memes that the Timberwolves are turning into the Timber Bulls. They got Jimmy Butler, Taj Gibson, Derrick Rose, and now Luol Deng. They just need one more piece, and that's Joakim Noah, who's on bad terms with the New York Knicks, and he might get bought out. And Tom Thibodeau's looking, to go and acquire him. There was one meme that was they called Thibodeau a Pokemon, and his name was Thibomon, and he had the and it was like, it showed all 5 of those players, and it just showed him, him being Ash and saying gotta catch them all. It was pretty hilarious. You guys can go and find all those memes. But enough about the memes. But like, on a serious note, I feel like Luol Deng does have game left. I feel like he can help the Timberwolves. He's a pesky defender, and can still hit the 3-point shot. But obviously, the question is, how much rust is he gonna have on his body? He didn't play at all basically last season. He only played one game, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how he plays, what form he's in, because once you've sat that long, and haven't played an NBA game in that long, it's like basically being out with an injury, and there's nothing you can prepare. Then you can go on the bike, you can go on the treadmill, but nothing compares to in-game speed of the NBA. A lot of legends have said that. For example, Shaquille O'Neal said that. But I do feel like he does have game left. He didn't get injured. He's only 33 years old. And Tom Thibodeau is going to take a chance on him. And, keep in mind, he did take a chance on Derrick Rose. We all thought Derrick Rose was done. He wasn't getting any offers from any NBA team. Then Minnesota stepped up and gave him, a contract for the remainder of the year. And Derrick Rose played really well in the playoffs, better than even Andrew Wiggins. He really, really performed well off the bench, which got him another contract. And as much as people, are questioning Tom Thibodeau's moves, Derrick Rose did end up being, a good move. And, I feel like Luol Deng will, end up being a good move. I feel like he's still got game left. And, And it's not like he's throwing a lot of money at these guys. I mean, Derrick Rose's 1 year deal is only 2 million. He's only giving Luol Deng 1 year, $2.4 million deal. So it's not like he's throwing a lot of money at these guys, and it's not like these guys are 40-year-olds, near retirement. So I don't mind that move, and even the move of Joakim Noah. I did see, practice videos of him, doing workouts. But then again, I mean that can just all be an illusion. Like nothing, prepares to the game speed. I mean, Carmelo Anthony had so many practice videos last year. We know Hoodie Melo, stuff like that, and people thought he was gonna have a great breakout season. This was like, last season was his worst season of his career. So, I don't buy into that, but there's no harm in throwing a chance at a guy like Luol Deng and Derrick Rose and even Joakim Noah. I rather say, give them, instead of like a guaranteed 1 year, give them like a 10-day contract to see how they perform. That's what I would do if I was an executive of a team, or a coach of a team. But he's giving them 1 year. But I feel like they will perform. I feel like they will play well. They have a lot of playoff experience, and if anybody knows how to coach these guys, it's Tom Thibodeau, because these guys are all stars and had the best time of their careers under Tom Thibodeau. And I really respect Tom. I really respect his loyalty. Him giving his former players, his former Bulls players, a second chance in the NBA. I mean, Derrick Rose was all but done, Luol Deng was all but done, Joakim Noah was all but done, and if he can resurrect all these three guys, these three players' careers, that would just be like a great story. And I really respect his loyalty, because that's tough to find, and that's very rare in today's NBA. I mean, look what happened to DeMar DeRozan. And nowadays it's very, very rare when you see a coach being loyal, and franchises being loyal in today's NBA, and even players, that's like a lost, that's lost now, like in today's NBA. But I don't mind the move. Let's see how he performs, and I really respect Tom, for his loyalty, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for joining me on this edition of All NBA 24/7 on this episode 7. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe, and watch my videos. I'm going to have a lot more content. I'm going to be discussing a lot more hot topics. Just stay tuned and keep tuning into my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.